In recent years, we have noticed on the sales market a huge increase in the interest in flooring products with increased resistance to moisture. In order to explore this trend, Classen has conducted a series of sales market research and carried out hundreds of conversations with customers who were actually buying the new floor or were planning to do so in the coming year. The result of this conversation was a report which clearly showed that, in addition to such important features as the appearances of the floor or its durability, water resistance also plays a huge role. The success of SPC or LVT products sales is a perfect example of the above. Based on the research carried out, we also know that a significant group of customers is looking for the waterproofness feature in traditional laminate flooring solution. In order to meet these expectations, we have made a number of modifications to our panels. Some of them were related of the HDF board reinforcement, but taking into consideration the fact that the most exposed part of the segmented floor, which are panels, are the connections between individual boards. We have performed the largest scope of work in this area. That is why the name of the new solution refers to our patented connection system Megaloc AquaProtect. The above mentioned HDF board has been changed completely. In the new solution, it has been reinforced with an admixture of melamine adhesive, which protect the wood fibers from water. Thanks to this modification, the base plate is protected against swelling. The second significant change is the additional impregnation of the panel joints on the long and the short side, on the tank and groove side. 4 layers for impregnation must protect the floor against water penetration into the board. The third point of change concerns the construction of the upper parts of the Megaloc AquaProtect. The additional elements that you can see on the slide partially overlaps the joint, sealing the panel joint. This change is conjunction with point 4. The new shape of the lock guarantees a tight connection. The foul roof of Classen is varnished with a water-resistant point that gives the floor a unique look and protects the first surface exposed to water. The visible change of the new floor is finally reduced with the foul roof, thanks to which the area of potential penetration has also been limited. Okay, time to verify our new system. In search of standards defining the methods of panels testing in terms of water resistance and tightness of joint Classen, engineers came across the Alpha Association. It is the currently of the new meticulously described methods of panels testing in terms of water resistance. In accordance with NALFA guidelines, we prefer samples for testing. For this, we need a sample floor, and which we mark 4 measuring points. Their locations in determined by the NALFA matrix. These are: first is connection point of the panels at the intersect of the short and long side. Second, connection point of the panels on the long side from the tangle side. Third, connection point of the panels of the short side. And the last one, fourth, connection point of the panels on the long side from the angle of the groove. Before starting the test, each of these panels is measured, as we will refer to these values later on in the test. We pour 100 milliliters of colored water into specially prepared and tightly attached rings. The color plays a huge role in determining the extent of water penetration into the log. We leave the samples prepared in this way for a period of 24 hours and we observe it with regard to the tightness of the log. If it is retained after 24 hours, we measure the degree of swelling in points 1/4. The value of the measurements made with a special device entered into the table. Then the water is removed and the samples are left for another 24 hours. After 48 hours, we perform the measurements for the last time, record the numbers achieved, the average value from points 2 to 4 and the value from point 1, and the material for future analysis and classification. The standard provides for 4 results groups. The first, the best, it's characterized by little to no noticeable change in age swell with swelling dimension 0 to 0/1 millimeters. The second results group that covers the swelling value of 0/1 to 0/3 millimeters. The third one 0.3 to 0.4 millimeters. And the fourth, worst one, includes panel with swelling greater than 0.4 millimeters. We can proudly inform that the values achieved by Classen's products belong to the first, the best group. So this is really important for us and for our clients. When proposing solution for wet rooms, Megaloc Aqua Protect panels should be enriched with additional sealing of the expansion space. For this purpose, expansion joints foam strip should be used, which later should be sealed in the upper part with silicone. The assembly prepared in this way is a guarantee of thickness. Here is a short video showing how to perform this task. Focusing on the complementarity of the water-resistant offer in our products is worth mentioning the modification to the Classen skirting solution. The new Green Prestige collection with colored skirtings matched to the color of the panels properly finished the installation of the Classen floor. Specially prepared green MDF is characterized by a lower tendency to swell, a low amount of the formaldehyde and the increased board density, 780 kilograms per cubic. The proposed assembly with the additional application of silicone between the joint of the skirtings in the internal and external corners and the place of joining the skirtings on the long wall additionally protects against measure. Products changes resulted in the introduction of several changes to the assembly instruction and warranty requirements. The first significant change concerns the assembly of the first row of panels. The use of auxiliary boards will make it easier for installers to arrange the first panels. The second change will please the group of customers who want to be able to lay the floor in one piece on a large area. We have increased it into 121 square meters in each of our collection. We have also added the information that Megaloc Aqua Protect can be installed in wet rooms, for example bathroom, with the expansion of shower cabins. Significant changes also took place in the top part of the floor, which is responsible for durability of use laminate. The LLT anti-scratch feature resistance to micro scratches has been introduced to our entire range of panels. Due to changes into composition of the laminate, the achieved surface hardness of the panels placed it in the highest group of products in terms of resistance in Martindale roof tests. The MSR A1 results class proved that 90% of the gloss on the surface is machined after the test. The MSR B1 rated is described as no visible scratches. We are really proud of such results. It is worth mentioning that the Classen product is additional to visual of functional effects are also designed to be safe for our health. This is why it is so important for our production to achieve the lowest possibility results of formaldehyde emission. Greenguard Gold, Blue Angel and A+ certificates confirm the low emission, 8% of the required ppm values. And the plans of our engineers are aimed at the total reduction of VOC emission. And with this information, I would like to end our today's meeting, which I would like to thank you for. I hope that it was fruitful for you and full of new information. See you next time.